Hey guys, momentaijankguy here, bringing you a brand new deck profile. It's going to be on Hody Jones. So this deck's a lot of fun. I played it in the last video that I uploaded, but I do apologize for some of the misplays that I did. And also a big shout out to artesttcg. This is his list. I only made one minor change to suit my playstyle a little bit, and I'll get to that in just a bit. But yeah, go check out his channel, artesttcg. I'll try to leave a link like right over here. Right over here, or oh, sorry about that. Either here or here, somewhere like there. So let's get started. So the leader is Hody Jones. Active main. You may rest this leader, rest up to one of your opponent's Dawn cards or character cards with a cost of 3 or less, and rest them. And then for the rest of the turn, you cannot add life cards to your hand with your own effects during this turn. So very, very nice. You just tap it, it's free. You don't have to pay a Dawn, you don't have to do anything. It's just a free skill to do. A 5k leader and 5 life, so very, very nice. And so the big issue is this deck does not draw cards. Aside from like the skills adding life to hand, you do not really draw cards in here. So this is the only non second non fishman. So this is the search of the deck, Cammy. So she is like pudding from category. She only looks at the top 4, unfortunately. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to one fishman or merfolk other than herself. Add it to your hand and place the rest at the bottom of the deck. So it searches basically everything in the deck, except for the next guy. Let me get him first, just to get him out of the way. It's going to be 4 Darkwool Mihawk. So Mihawk's a very strong card, and he works very good with this deck, aside from him being a 2k counter. So on play, if you have 2 or less characters, so if you already have 2 characters, you can still do this. You can play up to 1 Muggy Kingdom, the part doesn't matter, or 1 slash attribute character with a cost of 4 or less other than himself to the field for free. And so a good chunk of the deck is all slash, which is very not surprising because a lot of them use swords and stuff. So you have a lot of synergy and you have a bunch of targets for this skill. So like 95% of the time, this will never be a dead card in your hand to play. Obviously, if you have a bigger field, it's not going to do really anything. So we'll leave that there. Next, I'm going to go to the first change, the only change that I did. So I bumped up Arlong to 3. I just really personally like this card. Denying the opponent value of being able to attack with their leader is just very, very strong. So, and he has a trigger effect too, which is very nice. So on play, and though he is a slash, so you can play him off of Mihawk. So on play, you may trash 1 card in your hand up to one of your opponent's rested leaders cannot attack until the end of the opponent's next turn. So basically, after they swing, and you play this next turn, that leader cannot swing, which means you get to keep your hand a little bit, and you don't have to worry about a swing from the leader. So they don't get to like draw cards, they don't get their 1 attacking seals. So if you do that against Yakumoria, they can't resurrect stuff. It's very, very nice. And the trigger is rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. So very nice card. On to the next card. We're running 3 Haizu. I'm debating about taking this out to put in the second, the Arc Noah. But this card's pretty strong. So it's a 4 cost 6. These are like some of the few cards that don't have any counters. Also another slash card. So active main, that's the very nice part. So active main, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less, and then this character gets an additional 1,000 for the turn. Then add up to 1 card for your life to your hand. Not up to, you have to add a life. But if you tap the leader, you don't have to. Next we are playing, so let's get these out of the way. We are playing 3 Daruma. So this card's pretty interesting. It attacks twice, and he's also slash. So when attacking, if your leader has a new Fishman Pirates, set this card as active, and this character gets plus 1,000 during this turn, and then add 1 card from the top of your life to your hand. So a very, very nice card. You attach a Dawn on the next turn, so you swing 6, restands, swing 6 again. So it's a very, very, very fun card, and it allows you to have very, very strong aggro. Next, we have 4 Hatchon. This card is in here just because it is a searchable 2K. It has 2K power. He's a Fishman, East Blue, Arlong. And trigger doesn't matter. If your leader has East Blue, play this card. Hody Jones does not have East Blue. Okay. Next, we are playing 4 Zeo. So Zeo is an interesting card. This is one of those few cards you don't really want to play. It's mainly here because it's a 2K counter. But his effect is, it's not horrible. So for 1 Dawn when attacking, if your leader has the new Fishman Pirate, set up to 1 of your Dawn is active. And this character gains an additional 1,000 for the turn. Then add 1 card from the top of your left to your hand. So very, very nice. So for 1 Dawn, it's plays for 5, and you can restat a Dawn and like extend your plays. Next up, we have 3 Doshin. So this card is the insane card. It doesn't require any Dawn. It's just a good card. So when attacking, if your leader is Hody Jones, basically, this character cannot be KO'd in battle and gains 2,000 power until the start of your next turn. And so then you add 1 card from the top of your life to your hand. So very, very nice card. So when you swing, he swings for 6k and then he can't be KO'd. Which means they either have to return him to your hand, they have to KO him by an effect, or they have to bottom deck it because they can't run it over. So it is just a 6k body that they just can't run over. So it's a very, very nice card. Basically, this thing just stays on the board for like turns and turns if they can't deal with it. Next up, for I think the rest of the small fishmen, we have 4 Vander Decken. This card's super strong. So he does have to trash a Fishman or the Arc Noah from the hand or field. So on play, you may trash both Fishman or the Arc Noah from your hand or field. Kill 1 of your opponent's rested characters. So it kills any character that's rested. If they have like a Mori rested, you can kill it. If they have a Big Mom rested, you can kill it. If they have anything rested that's big or annoying, you can kill it. It's a very strong card for just being a 2-drop and for just trashing 1 card in your hand. Next up, we have 4 Icaros Much. This card is basically the 5-cost version of the Mihawk. So on play, you can play a 4-cost Fishman from your hand for free, and then or less, and then add the top card of left to your hand. Now on to the big end of the deck. So we are running 4 Hody Jones, of course. We all know what this does from Yamato. On play, rest 2 of your opponent's Dawn or characters. And he has a rush. He's 8k. Then you add the top card of left to your hand, but with the leader, you don't have to. And then we run 4 Ronora Zoro. This card is just really strong on the curve 9 turn because it's dumb. It swings 3 times, so basically what you can do is like if you go first or even second, you can swing 1, 2, 3, and then with the rest of the 7 Dawn, play Hody Jones and still swing. And then for the event cards, we play 4. Because of the side of justice will be whichever side wins. It's just because there are a lot of non-counters in the deck. And trash a card in your hand, it gets a +3. 1 of your characters or leader gets +3k power. And the trigger effect is very nice too. It's up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 4 costs or less. So there's 7 cards in the deck that do that, which is the Arlong trigger and this trigger. And then we're playing 1, the Arc Noah. On play, rest all your opponent's characters. Trigger, play this card. It's a very nice card. Debating on putting a second one in. But yeah, shout out to artesstcg. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.